Hey now, whoop whoop, hit him with the hind. Okay, was able to go out of town for work. Went a couple of states over. We got a lot of books to get through, so might as well just get right into it. Let's start things off with Hinch Girl number one. I was able to find this for cover price. I was able to find Hinch Girl number one, the Scout Comics version of Hinch Girl number one, for cover price. This thing was buried deep, 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 deep in the long boxes. What is this? About what? About a $75 to $100 book. This is a really, really hot book right now. It's a cute, cute little title. But what else do I want to say about this? Now, this book here, I don't know what I want to say, but I guess for me finding it, it was like I said, was buried deep in the long boxes, and I guess like anybody that would have been looking for this book, I don't think would have thought to look where I did. So I think I got really really lucky, because I don't know why, I don't know what made me look where I did in those long boxes, but I found it, so got it for cover price. All right, now this book here, I would say is part of probably my most successful trip to a comic book store I think I've ever had, like ever. If it ain't the top, if it ain't on top, then it's easily top three. So, but we'll get more to that comic book store in a minute. We're gonna continue things off with All New X-Men number 23. This is a Groot variant. This book came out about a couple years ago. Ever since it did come out, I kind of had my eye on it. I really, really love the cover. You can see Groot's very, very eloquent thoughts, and then all you can see is him. You can see his thought bubble, a very eloquent thought bubble, and then all they can get out is "I am Groot." I don't know why I love that cover. This cover so much. Dale Keown art. This dude has not missed a beat. 25 plus years in the business. The art is still beautiful. This book goes for this goes for about $60. A graded copy will be around 100 something, 125 or something like that. I found this for 30. I don't know. To me, 30 ain't. It's not the best deal in the world, especially for a book that's only $60. But I don't know. I really love the cover, and this is my very first time actually seeing this cover out in the wild. You know what I'm saying? In person. So I figured, why not? I'll pick it up. It's a cool cover. I love this cover. Love this cover. Big, just a big cover. Love it. All right. Also from this particular store, Vengeance of Moon Knight number one. This is a second print variant. I swear these Vengeance of Moon Knight issues are hot. Like certain Vengeance of Moon Knight issues are really, really heating up. This one definitely isn't any exception. I picked this up for cover price. This is around at what? I would say about maybe $10 to $15 book, and I don't think there are any on eBay right now. I don't think. And I'm such a student of comic book art that seeing this, I love like raw pencils, raw inks, that kind of thing, and just seeing how, just seeing how a comic book artist does his page is just so awesome to me. And you can see like he uses white paint or whiteout for the rain. I love this cover so much. But okay, we're moving along. Okay, now these next 9 books that you're gonna see, I picked these up at it was like a vintage toy store, but they just so happened to sell comic books. And there were these 4 long boxes of indie comics that were $1 for each comic. So keep that. So remember that. Okay, $1 for these next 9 books. $1 each for these next 9 books. Okay, Milk and Cheese number 1. Really tough to find book. I tried looking in the Overstreet guide. I still only have the 2015 guide, but I didn't see this book at all in there. I don't know, maybe I was just looking in the wrong place or what. But really tough to find book. I was trying to find as much as I could on it. From what I understand, this is the first print. Subsequent prints of Milk and Cheese #1 have like a little blurb at the top, a little humorous blurb at the top stating what print it is. But this one is blank, so from my understanding, this is a first print. Found this for $1. I think the thing with these books, I really do think that the books went straight from a guy's basement to this store with no processing whatsoever. That's the only thing that I can think as a rationale to me finding the books that I found in this little in these long boxes of indie books. Just because, man, because I don't think these guys know too much about comics really, especially indie books, because indie books are hit or miss. What I wanted to say more about Milk and Cheese #1, I really don't know what this book goes for, really. I remember Hero Hunter 81, this was years ago, in one of his videos, he talked about this book. And I think if it weren't for him, I probably would have passed this book up, and just kind of dismissed it. Because there were a lot of indie books that were hit or miss, you know what I'm saying? And I figured the guys at this store, they didn't want to just go through every book and try to process it. They just kind of threw them out there and slapped $1 price tag for each of them. That's the only thing that I can think of. And on top of that, the bags were dirty if a lot of them had bags or boards. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that I can think of for me finding these books. Crow #2, got that for $1. First print, by the way. What did I want to say about this? I showed off a copy of #1 a few months ago. I really wanted to complete the 4-issue set, and I've been debating back and forth on whether what to pay for #2. I think the most I would have been willing to pay for like a really, really nice copy would have been like $35. This one is probably, I would say, VF minus condition. It's got a couple of ticks on it, but for $1, hey, you can't go wrong for that. You can't go wrong with that. So yeah. Oh my God! Again, I can't believe the books that I found here. And like I said, I don't think these books were processed at all, because I don't think I should have walked out of the store with this book right here, Harbinger #1. Now, when I first saw this book, this was actually the first book that I saw that made me kind of pay attention more and kind of realize what I was looking through. Because halfway through, like those first 2 long boxes, I really didn't find anything. And then I came across this, and then I'm just like, oh shit, maybe I need to kind of slow down a little bit, because I was just kind of going like that through those comics and not really paying attention. So when I found this, I'm like, oh shit, maybe if I can find this, there's no telling what else I could find. You know what I'm saying? So Harbinger #1. But at the same time, I was also thinking, okay, maybe these guys have to know what this book is. This is Harbinger #1. If you really don't know that much about comics, you got to know what this is, and so I thought, well, okay, since they're selling this for $1, maybe the coupon is missing out of this. And, if the coupon is missing, although I was going to buy it anyway, coupon or no coupon, but I figured, okay, if the coupon is missing out of this, the value in this is slashed by 50% to 75%. It's like a significant drop. But, I'm just, I figure, well, I'll check anyway. And lo and behold, the coupon is in it. I wanted to open it up, but I wanted to be delicate with it. There is a bit of a spine split, like right at the top staple, so I don't want to handle the book too much. But the coupon is in it, and wow, I can't believe that. I thought the days of me finding a Harbinger #1 for $1 were dead and done, but apparently not. So this means in 2026, I'm going to find another copy of Harbinger #1 for $1. Intact copy. So this is my 3rd copy of Harbinger #1 that I have. So yeah. All right, we're moving along with another cool Valiant book, Solar Man of the Atom, number 10. Now this one is definitely an upgrade to the one that I did have. This one is damn near perfect, damn near flawless. If you're a black activist like I am, you will appreciate this very unmolested black spine right there. So it's like you can get lost in that black. You can get lost in that blackness. First appearance of Eternal Warrior. I'm surprised this book really doesn't go for more than what it does, just because it's the first appearance of Eternal Warrior, and on top of that, since it's solar, this book really can't be reprinted again. You know what I'm saying? So unless Valiant somehow gets the rights back to Solar Man, or gets the license to Solar Man of the Atom, this book can't be reprinted. So I'm surprised this doesn't go for more than what it does. So yeah, found that. Found a copy of 8 Ball #1, first print. I don't know, is it the first appearance of Lloyd Llewellyn and Dan Pussy? I don't know. Is it? I think it is, but don't quote me on it. But I found a really nice upgrade from the one that I did have for $1. So, yeah. All right, we're moving along. We got a lot of books, like a lot. Rust #1, found that for $1. I don't know. Everybody keeps. I don't know. There's so many first appearances of Spawn. I just kind of burned out on it. But I found that I might as well pick it up, right? Bone #2. First print, by the way. I don't know. This is like around a $30 book. So, and it's an upgrade from the one that I do have. A Cry for Dawn #9. I don't know. Figured I'd pick it up for $1. And Magnus Robot Fighter #0. Found that for $1 as well. So, and like I said, like with these books, I have to imagine that, like I said, they put these books out, with no processing whatsoever, and I have to think that the day that they put these books out, I got there. Like, that's the only rationale that I can think for me picking these books up, especially for $1 a piece. And at the same time, I'm thinking, well, maybe these books were here for a while, and maybe I missed out on a copy of Bone #1, Cry for Dawn #1, and Crow #1. That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know. I guess I really can't think that way, because if somebody was going to pick up, like a Bone #1 or a Crow #1, then they have to have had picked this up, or picked up Milk and Cheese #1, or stuff like that. So I think I was at the right place. I was definitely at the right place at the right time. Okay, we got to move on. Okay, I went to another store and found what is this? Daredevil #111. This is the second print variant. This book is hot right now. Very, very hot. The last completed sale for this, I think, was $50 for a Daredevil 111 second print. And I mean, it's a cool enough cover, and I have to imagine that the print run on it is pretty low. So I guess that's the reasoning for the price being so high on it. So found this for cover price. Whew, thankfully, I found my second copy for cover price. Now this one perplexes me. This here perplexes me deeply. Batman 222. This is the Beatles cover. I found this for $10. Now this book was nowhere near buried in the long boxes. This was up on the wall. Okay, and I got this for $10. And the guy at the counter, he was saying that like collectors were looking at the book, and for $10 they were like, well, I'll just come back for it. And I'm just like, are you serious? Are you gonna pass up a copy of Batman 222? Now this is an outright VG condition, but even a VG copy will go for like $40. So I don't know why somebody would pass this book up, especially the main thing that I was looking for with this was if the staples were attached. a lot of the time you'll see copies of Batman 222 with the bottom staple detached. So, and this thing is intact. So for $10, this is definitely a no-brainer for $10. Definitely. Okay, we're moving along with Spidey Super Stories number 39. I found this for $5. An early Thanos appearance. I don't know, not too much to say about it. Everybody keeps saying this is the first appearance of the Thanos copter, like anybody is supposed to care about that. But okay, I know this book is kind of hot. I know a copy in this condition will probably go for about 30. So I don't know, and then like a really high grade copy is like around 50 or something like that. So I don't know, man. We're moving along. I found it. I'm happy to find a $5 copy. Okay, now this book I think is heating up very, very much. This book is heating up very much. That didn't sound right. But Wolverine's number 2, the 1 in 25 variant. I know a lot of attention is paid to number 3, the first appearance of Phantom L, but this here is the first cameo appearance of Phantom L, and I've noticed this book is drying up by a lot on eBay and online as well. I found this for $10. I don't know. It's not to me, $10 really ain't the best price for a book like, even though it is heating up, it's not the best price, but I figured I'd pick it up anyway just in case. So yeah, and it's a cool enough cover. So it's really tough to say what this book is going for. I just know that it's disappearing online, so I guess if you come across it, pick it up. All right, now this book I've been searching for probably the past month or so. This is Marvel Team Up. I think this is Marvel Team Up Volume 3, number 5. You have an early X-23 appearance, and you have X-23 written by Robert Kirkman of The Walking Dead. So to me, this is beyond a no-brainer to pick up. I think I found this for $3, or maybe a little bit over cover price. But when I saw it, I had to get it just because I've been searching. Like, this book it's not an expensive book. Not an expensive book by any stretch, but it's really, really hard to find. And, I think I went to about 5, 6, probably 10 different comic book stores before I actually found this copy. So, again, not expensive, but really tough to find. And if you see it, for close to cover price, I would definitely pick it up. I found myself another copy of Flash number 8, the variant. Found this for $10. I think it still goes for around 50 to 60. Maybe, yeah, I think 40 at the lowest. So I don't know. I figured I'd pick another copy up for $10. Yeah. What is this? We have the Flash Annual number 3. I guess this is one of the first appearances of the new Wally West. I found this for cover price. And it's weird. Every store that I went to after this, they had this for sale for like $15 or something like that. And I'm like, dude, I'm definitely not paying that. Cover price, definitely, but anything more than that, I don't think so. What else? We have Uncanny X-Men number 493. I don't know how this popped up on my want list, but it kind of did. This is the second print variant, and the actual variant for the book doesn't even go for as much as the second print, oddly enough. This has gone as high as, I want to say, $30. And I think this book averages about $15. And I believe this is the first appearance of the Uncanny X-Force. I believe it is. So, and stay tuned because we got a lot of Uncanny X-Force going on. Like a lot of Uncanny X-Force coming up. Found that for cover price. Went to another store, and what did I find? Batman number 676. I found this for cover price. I figured I'd pick it up. I believe this is either a 1 in 25 or a 1 in 15 variant. I don't know. I guess it goes for about $15. It's kind of like a slight color variation of the regular cover, but I don't know. For cover price, I figured I'd pick it up. Found this for $3. I probably would have been happier paying way cheaper, but this is like the first time I've seen this book in like about a month. This is Flash number 210, Michael Turner cover, and it features Reverse Flash. So, and Michael, I think there's a resurgence in Michael Turner artwork ever since those. He did like a bunch of variants for, well, he didn't do a bunch of variants, but his art was appropriated for a lot of the DC Rebirth variants, and there's like an increased interest in Michael Turner's art. So I think in this book, definitely not an expensive book, but really, really, really tough to find at this point. I remember seeing this book a couple of months ago, and I passed it up, and then I started looking for it, and then like it was just completely missing out of all the long boxes. So I found this for $3. I figured, fuck it, I'll pick it up. Although $3 really ain't the best price for it. Where else did I go? Went to another store and picked up Megaton number 2. Now, this is the very first cameo appearance of the Savage Dragon. This book is heating up very much. There I go with the bad sentence again. What, does that sound right? Heating up very much? Heating up a lot. How about that? Megaton number 2, first cameo appearance of the Savage Dragon. Found this for $7. I guess that's a good price. This book can go for $20. I think this book averages around $15. And I think once more people catch on that this is the first cameo appearance of Savage Dragon, I think this could go a little bit higher. But he is in the issue. The Fix. This is the number 1 Ash Can preview. I figured I'd pick it up. It was $3. I don't know if that was really a good price on it or not, but I don't know. I think The Fix is kind of a popular title, so I figured, I'll pick up the Ash Can. Because you really don't see Ash Cans that much anymore, so I'll pick it up. All right, we are moving along. Okay, like I said, this store here, easily my most successful trip to a comic book store. I'm gonna go out on the limb and say it is. Okay. Uncanny X-Force. Like I said, you're gonna see a lot of Uncanny X-Force here. This is number 1, the second print variant. I passed this book up about a month ago. And when I went to this one store, I was hoping that I would find this book. And sure enough, I did. Found it for cover price. It's around, I want to say it's around a $20 book right now. I know a month ago it wasn't going for anything, but now, I don't know what the interest in Uncanny X-Force, but first off, the cover is awesome. Jerome Opeña, really amazing artist, man. I love this cover so much. But what else I want to say about this? Really tough to find book. Really tough to find. So, okay. So I found that copy of number 1. Found that version of number 1. Now, I came searching for this, but I found this. Uncanny X-Force number 1. This is the 1 in 50 Rob Liefeld variant. What did I want to say about this? Another tough to find book. An easy $150 to $200 book. Easy. Found it. And if you're a not only am I a comic book black activist, I am also a comic book white supremacist, and you can appreciate that nice white spine right there, unblemished. So yeah, found that, a near mint copy. Also found Uncanny X-Force number 1. I think this is the 1 in 75 variant. Oddly enough, this doesn't go for as much as the 1 in 50 variant. This might run about $50 to $75. And the Uncanny X-Force number 1 in 25 variant. Now I found all three of these for $5 each. Even this one, $5 each. Oh my God. I totally freaked out. Like when I saw the price tag on, I'm just like, I had to look around and just be like, am I being punked? some more Uncanny X-Force. Found another copy of Uncanny X-Men 493 second print. I got that for cover price. What is this? Shadow Man #7. Now this is a book I really don't see at all. I found this for cover price. So I believe this is a 1 in 25 variant, or I think 1 in 20 variant. But I really, again, I don't know what it goes for, but I figured I'd take a chance at cover price. And I found this for $5. Another copy of Punisher #10, the Omega Effect variant. Okay, now these are the books that I found on top of this. And this is the other book that I found at the store. Now, you would say, just these books here, you would say very, very, very successful trip, right? Very successful trip. Especially for, I paid $40 for these alone. Okay? $40 for, like, what? $300-400 worth of books. Like, you would say that. Very successful. Okay. Now, I'm on my way out the door. Actually, I'm on my way to pay for my books, then leave, never to return again. But then I thought to myself, oh, wait. Because there's certain titles that I look for when I'm at a comic book store. And Teen Titans is one of them. And I happened to find... Oh, my. Oh, look at you. Look at you. I found Teen Titans #75, the Adam Hughes variant. Now, at this point, searching... Because me searching for this book was almost like a goof. Like, I did it, but I never expected anything. And usually, if you see the regular copy of 75, there's never really anything behind that. You know what I'm saying? But this time there was, when I was searching through the long boxes. And when I saw this and I saw the price on it, like, all the blood rushed from my head. I just had to stand there for a minute just like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Like, you have to be kidding me. Like, this isn't even real right now. I couldn't even believe what I saw. I found... Now, this one is easily a $250 book. There was one that there was a sale that just ended yesterday for this book for $250. So this thing sold easily for $200. I found this for $10. I shit you not. I shit you not. I promise you. You can believe me if you want, but... yeah, I found this for $10, and this thing is in near mint condition. The corners, like, you can kill somebody with these sharp-ass corners. Honest to God, you can slit a throat with these corners. They're that sharp. So, yeah, I would say this is arguably the most sought-after of the Adam Hughes variants. The most sought-after. Now, you can argue with me on that one, but... I'm just gonna say that again. Easy $200 book, found it for $10. And here are my other Adam Hughes covers. I actually think Adam Hughes is easier to collect than, say, J. Scott Campbell, because certain J. Scott Campbell covers are like going for $700, and I'm like, dude, I ain't paying that. And these, I mean, I think this one is like what, a $300 book. This one might go $150. 300. I know this one probably might be 50, and like this one is 200. So I don't know. And I mean, yeah, 300 is a little steep, but still easier to collect than, say, you know, a certain variant from J. Scott Campbell that'll go for 700 or something like that. So easier to collect. And I can't believe I found this. And I'm trying to think, okay, if I hadn't have found this for 10, what would have been the most that I would have paid for this? And I'm thinking, okay, since it goes for $250, I'm thinking the most I would have paid for this would maybe be $125. Like, I'll pay half of what a variant goes for, up to $200. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if a variant was $700, I would pay maybe $200, but then I'd probably have to sell it. But a book like this, since I got it so cheap, I'm a collector first, so this is a book that I'd be more inclined to hold on to just because I found it for so cheap. You know, I'm not that inclined to sell. So, okay, we're moving along, but yeah, I found this for $10, and I'm still... It's honestly, I still haven't processed the fact that I found this book and found it for so cheap. So, but anyway, we're not done. We're not done. What else did I find? I went to another store and I happened to come across Uncanny Avengers #8. This is a Milo Manara variant. Found this for 20, goes for 60. Again, to me, it's not the best price in the world, but I figured, why not? It's a Milo Manara variant, so. And I'm on vacation. Oh, actually, I'm not. I wasn't on vacation. It was like a work thing, and work is so miserable. Oh God. So it definitely wasn't a vacation, but I was out of town. Uncanny X. Ooh, more Uncanny X Force. This is #2. I found this for cover price. The book really it can go for 15 or it can go for cover price, but I like the cover enough to pick it up. Astonishing Ant-Man #10. Found this for cover price. The Death of X variant. There's kind of like some stuff going on there. I figure if the book becomes more expensive, then I'll probably have it pressed. But as it stands right now, I'll just leave that the way it is. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur #1. First print. I don't know. This book is kind of heating up. And last but not least, we have Black Widow #1. I don't know what year this is from. Maybe from 2011. I think 2012. I don't know what volume of Black Widow this is, but this is the Jurjervek variant for this Woman of Marvel variant. I found this for 5. It can go for 15 to 20. So, all right, that's my haul. I'm sticking with it. I cannot believe I found Teen Titans 75. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye.